But where tea?
Good start.
Teapot! Hello everybody and welcome back to Teacups and Toadstools. Today I have a special guest. This is my friend Sam. And Sam I have featured today because Sam and I have played the first two Danganronpa games, both of us. But I have played the third and Sam has not played the third game. And so I thought it would be fun to show him sprites of the characters from the third game and have him guess like their name, you know, what their talent is, like their general personalities, that kind of thing. I thought it would be fun. Today we have these featured teacups, which are Japanese, that I got not from Japan, but from a Japanese-owned tea store. In case any of you do not know, I am a host on a Danganronpa podcast called Ultra Hope Girls, a Danganronpa podcast, and so this is kind of in the spirit of that part of my life that I don't talk about as much on here. You know, yeah.
It's very good. You should all check it out.
Thank you. So, down here I have the slides to show Sam. So, here we go.
Yay! Get
Ready?
excited.
Get excited. All right, here's the first one.
All right. So I've seen this character before, and let's see. Now I've got a couple more pictures to work with here. So I definitely get like very like hipster sort of vibes from him. He's got like the like sort of patterny shirt. He's got like the like messy hair, but it looks like kind of like formed messiness, and so that's definitely seems to be aesthetic. And he's got like all like the wristbands and the jewelry and the necklace and all that jazz. So in terms of the name, last time I said something like Gary. That was my thought for a name.
This is Gary.
This is Gary. What do I think his talent is? Before I thought he was like some sort of like an artist, but like especially the one with the chair, especially I'm like. I don't really get as much of an artist, but he was like a bad boy, you know.
Okay.
Ultimately, I get like digital artist or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So not like a painter, but like someone who like does art on like a computer or something.
Okay. And do you think he lives or dies?
He looks like he is like comfortable, sort of like getting in people's way. Like he looks like he wouldn't like back down from confrontation. So I think he probably dies.
All right. So I won't tell that part. I won't spoil like the dying part because Sam wants to play the game. But also heads up, mild spoilers. I'm only giving away names, talents, general personality, as they are at the start of the game and stuff. So yeah. So this is Rentaro.
Rentaro. Okay.
And he is the ultimate question mark. We don't know. What his
Oh,
ultimate
okay.
ability is.
Okay.
And he is kind of like a chill dude, you know, so like he's like nice, like he's a nice guy, you know, like yeah, he's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, next one.
Oh my god. Okay. God, I'm getting a lot of different impressions.
There's
here.
a lot of information to ingest.
There's a lot of information. Okay, let's start. So name first.
Vibe, just a name that just feels like, you know, gives you the general vibe.
Like Cruella or something like that. It's like something dramatic and like creepy.
Cruella. And what do you think her ultimate ability is?
What do I think her ultimate ability is? Okay, so she's got like. I'm looking at like the main picture. So she's got a mask, and she's got thorns and roses, and she's got like a rope. Like the roses suggest something sort of like high class, something, and also something related to like romance or love. And that also relates to like the sort of the like steam. This is a PG channel. I can't suggest something like bondage artist or something like that because
you can do that.
That was my first thought.
Then that is your answer. And do you think she lives or dies?
I don't think anybody wants to mess with her, so I think she seems kind of easy to manipulate. She seems to like wear. Like she's very like covered, but I feel like if someone can like get into her, then like she would be easy to manipulate. So I think that she dies.
Okay. So this is Korekio, I think, Shinguchi, and he goes by Kyo, and he is the ultimate anthropologist.
Okay.
Yep. And he's very like. He kind of talks like this, and he's very alluring. sort of, and like interesting, in my opinion. I know that's kind of a split opinion in the fandom, but I think that he's a very interesting character.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, that's him.
Cool.
He's cool. All right, next.
Oh my god, what a...
This is Marin's husbando.
I can already... This guy looks like a not very nice person. Alright, this guy's obviously a thug. He's baby-faced. Like, if you guys know Fuyuhiko from the second game, this is Fuyuhiko from the second game. But, like, actually a thug. I feel like Fuyuhiko is, like, kind of not a thug.
Yeah.
But this guy's, like, actually a thug. He's, like... Okay, he's obviously the ultimate tennis player. I can see that pretty clear. He's got the tennis racket, he's got the tennis ball.
Yeah.
Makes sense, ultimate tennis player.
What's his name?
What's his name? His name... Oh god, my first thought was, like, Matthew. That's terrible.
It could be Matthew. I mean,
no, it'd be harder than that. It would be something like Mark if we were going with that. It would have harder sounds.
It's still a biblical book.
I guess.
Okay. So, and do you think he lives or dies?
I hope he dies.
Okay. Cool.
Yep, that's my opinion.
So this is Rio Ma. He is voiced by Chris Tergliafera.
Chris Tergliafera?
Yes.
Never mind. He's automatically my favorite character.
And
I hope he lives now.
What you said about him being a thug and being like a real thug, you're right. He was in prison before the game starts, and you find that out pretty early on. I like Rio Ma. I think he's like an underrated star. He is very like, he's cool, man. And but he's like very self-reflective and kind of deep. And you were right about the ultimate tennis pro thing. That is his. What if it was like, actually he's the ultimate racquetball player?
I would not put that past this game, to be totally honest.
That's true. Next.
Wow, she is very generic. She's pink.
Yep.
I think like Samantha? That's what I would think of her name.
Okay.
Something like that. It's like something just like plain. My other thought was like maybe like Cindy or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, are those music notes in her hair? Oh yeah, those okay. So those are definitely music notes in her hair. Her ultimate ability. Okay, her ultimate ability is clearly something to do with music, and so she's not the ultimate musician. So she's probably the ultimate like score writer. She probably like writes music, and that's why she has like music notes incorporated into her outfit.
Okay.
That would be my guess. I didn't really talk about her personality, I just said she was plain. I think that she is... I mean, she looks sort of like happy-go-lucky but determined.
Okay. That's actually pretty accurate.
I never said it... I think that she probably... Well... I think she probably died because I've seen characters like her live, and so I think that she dies.
Okay. So this is Kaede. So Cindy was kind of, I don't know, Cindy is the right vibe, I think.
Sure.
She is the ultimate pianist.
Oh, cute.
And she, what else about her? She is happy-go-lucky, determined. That was really on point. And she is actually our protagonist.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a fan of that. Okay, that makes sense then that she's plain.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
That's, yeah.
I'm a fan of Kaede.
I'm not, but okay, moving on. Next.
Okay. I will say my first thought of name was like Celestia, which I know is a name of another character in the game.
Yeah.
But like that would be her sort of name.
All right, Celestia. What do you think her ultimate is?
I mean, it's clearly something to do with. My first thought was like dressmaker or like fabric thing, but there's no dresses here. It's all underwear. It's really weird. I think like dressmaker or something. I don't think they would be like a lingerie artist. I feel like that would be too explicit.
A little weird.
The one on the left makes me think that she's like smart and she's like one of the people that speaks up a lot in the trials. But I think she's like smart, but she's also gets like nervous easily. I think she lives for no other reason than that she's smart. Okay.
Cool. All right, so this is Tsumugi. And so she is the ultimate cosplayer.
Oh, okay. The Hatsune Miku. Yeah, I see that.
Yep. And she is, what you said is kind of accurate. She's kind of plain. Like, honestly, she's very, like...
I would not get that from the set of pictures, but...
Yeah, like, you know, she's just kind of, honestly, pretty boring in my opinion.
He said, bah! Oh, wow, this guy seems aggressive. I mean, the action shot is so powerful. My immediate thought is so he's like, ugh. So I feel like he's one of those guys that is like very nice, but very like strong and quick to anger, like has a bad temper. His name would be something like, I feel like this is like the Chad. Maybe not exactly that name, but something along those lines. Like he's tough, he's rough and tumble.
Okay, yeah, okay. What's his ultimate?
What's his ultimate? Okay, well, he's got like a stick there in the background. And I can't tell if the stick is attached to anything or if it's just a stick.
I will say, to be fair, since the image in front of it is blocking it, that is a net. It's a net?
I guess he's probably the ultimate bug... Oh, wait, is that a butterfly in the net? I guess he's the ultimate bug catcher, then.
And what do you think he lives or dies?
I think he dies, because he looks very impulsive.
This is Gonta.
Gonta? That's a great name. I'm a big fan.
Talks like Tarzan.
Good. Okay.
And he is honestly a really nice, gentle giant kind of character. Like, he's very strong and very, like strong physically. He's kind of an idiot, honestly, is mentally. But he is very nice. He's a nice guy.
He very aggressively catches bugs. I love his name. His name is great.
He says, Gonta, no, do this. Like, he's so, I'd hate that so much.
Caroline is like, ugh. Ooh, this guy's cool. Alright, this guy's name is definitely like Luther. That was my first thought whenever I saw his face.
Luther.
Alright, his suit is freaking awesome. So his ultimate has to be something to do with the suit. But like, he's not the mechanic. He's not the programmer. I bet he's like the ultimate like cyborg or something. I bet he's literally made of the robotics. I bet that's not a suit. And that's why he has like the lines under his eyes. That's what?
Is that just makeup?
No, I don't think it's just makeup. I think it like splits apart in his face. But now we have the real ultimate cyborg. And his name is Luther, and he's got cool spiky hair.
Luther. And what's his personality like?
What is personality like?
What is Luther like? Give me...
So I think that he is one of those guys that pretends to be so cool and like so ahead of everything, but he is really like so anxious and deathly afraid of everything and super shy. Oh, and he's got the little hair like the anime. Oh, he's so cute. I hope that he lives. I think he's really cute. I like his aesthetic.
So this is Kibo.
And
his name
that's
is spelled
so cute.
Key1-B0.
Wait, was I right?
He's the ultimate robot.
Yes! Close. But yes.
Yes. He's kind of a Captain Kirk-y character. He's very, like, you know, looking out for the group, does what's best for the group, but is also kind of, like, awkward and, like, wants to be a real boy.
I want to be a real boy!
He's, like, you know, and he gets really offended when people, like, call him a robot or say, like, you should be able to lift heavy things because you're a robot.
Huh. Okay. Those twin tails, insane. So my first thought was like, wow, she seems kind of plain. But then, like, the more that I, like, recognize, like, the twin tails, and, like, the eyes are, like, a little, like, I think that she is, like, plain, but she's actually kind of mean.
Okay, and what's her ultimate, do you think?
What's her ultimate? I don't have any hints here. I mean, she's got a flower pin. God, I have no clue. I'm going off the flower pin, ultimate gardener. I'll go ultimate floral arranger. There we go. I'll go a little bit more exciting. She seems like one of the characters that would live until the end of the game. So I think that she lives.
Okay. So this is Maki, and she is the ultimate child caregiver.
Okay.
Yep.
Not what I would have... She looks like a child herself, not a child caregiver.
But yeah, that's her talent. And she She's very quiet and kind of like her whole point is that her like personality kind of like doesn't feel like her talent in a way. Like she's very like kind of cold. She's not mean, but she's like kind of cold and
doesn't like kids.
Doesn't like kids. It's just very interesting. Yeah. So that's her. That's Maki.
All right. Maybe kids just like her.
That's exactly how it is.
Yeah.
That's like how it is. She like kids love her and they're always like attracted to her.
She's like I hate that I'm here because I have to deal with these kids that I hate. Oh, look at this edgelord. This guy's name is like he probably goes by like he probably has like a regular name, but he goes by like Shadow or like Nighthawk or something like that. This guy seems so edgy.
What's Shadow's talent?
Shadow's talent. He's got like he's got like the baseball cap turned to like the side because it's not cool enough to go backwards, but it's like, oh my god. It's very he gives me like the Chinibyo vibes like Gundam does.
Okay.
That's what I get from him. What would somebody with that outfit? It's like he's very like buttoned, which sort of reminds me of like Ishimaru from the first game. But he's like a super edgy Ishimaru. But I feel like he's like the opposite of Ishimaru. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's not like the ultimate moral compass. He's like the ultimate like moral anti-compass.
So he's chaotic evil.
He's chaotic evil. Yeah. So that'd be exactly how I would describe him.
All right. So this is Shuichi.
Shuichi.
Shuichi. Shuichi is the ultimate detective.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, but Kyoko's the ultimate detective.
Well, he's also the ultimate detective.
Well, that's fair enough.
And Shuichi is actually really not an edgelord. He is very afraid of things.
That's the other. Okay.
And he is very like insecure about his talent. Like he really doesn't like he knows he's a good detective, but it's always been that like searching for the truth has let down his friends.
Oh,
yeah.
Poor baby.
So he's a little insecure, little guy.
I'm sorry, Shuichi. I'm sorry I called you an edgelord. You seem very nice. I've seen many pictures of this person. I never said if Shuichi lives or dies, did I?
Do you think Shuichi lives or dies?
Well, now that I know he's a detective, I assume that he lives.
Okay.
But actually, but there's a detective that lives in the first game. So actually, I think he dies, because they're good about not going with what people would expect.
Okay.
Okay, this guy, I feel like I know his name, but I don't remember what his name is. He's clearly the guy that tries to mess stuff up. What would his name be? I thought it was, it's Kikuchi.
Yep, that's
I know
right.
what his name is.
Yeah, that's his
okay.
name. What do you think his talent is?
What do I think his talent is? So, like, the character picture is whatever. But the thing in the back, he's got, like, the flowing cape, and he's got, like, some punch in his hand. The cape makes me feel like he's supposed to be, like, the ultimate high school villain or something like that. Or, like, I think he probably dies. Okay. It's my guess.
Do you want to know what I thought his talent was before I like
you would not offer if it was not hilarious, so I'm very intrigued.
Me and Marin thought he was the ultimate race car driver.
With a checkered flag.
He's not the ultimate race car driver.
That's disappointing.
This is Kokichi Oma.
Mm-hmm.
He is the ultimate supreme leader.
The supreme leader!
He is an icon. Yeah, he is a little poop. He's a turd.
Okay.
Yep, and he lies all the time.
Good.
And that's his thing.
That's how he laughs.
Do you want to know what his laugh sounds like?
What is his laugh sound
It's like, nee-hee-hee.
Okay, this is clearly the ultimate maid.
What? Why?
What? Why? Yeah, because he's got the tray as like a butler, but it's a she, so it's a maid. She was all like Sonia, actually. Ooh, okay. My first thought was like Shannon or Sharon or something. She looks a lot like Sonia, and so I'm gonna say like Sonia vibes. Kind of like high and mighty. She's probably not like Sonia in that Sonia is, I wouldn't call Sonia dumb, but Sonia kind of misses social cues a lot of the time. I think that she's very aware of social cues and she chooses to ignore them. Sort of Byakuya-esque.
Okay.
That's kind of the thought. Like, I'm better than all, like, but she's the maid, though. But still, she's like a maid from like a high family, and she doesn't treat all these people like she would treat her masters.
All right. So this is Kurumi.
Kurumi.
The ultimate maid. And she is very cool. She's very, like, chill, laid back. Yeah, I mean, like, she loves to do things for people. Like if people need, like, favors done, she does them.
Mm-hmm. I think that she seems cool, and I feel like she would get on people's good sides. So I think that she lives. What is that face on the left? She said, I'm very distracted by that. Oh, we got some more Twin Tail representation for you Twin Tail fans out there. Okay, this person's name is like April? Like April Ludgate, like from Parks and Rec?
Okay.
That's sort of the vibe I get.
Okay.
The pose there makes me think that she's like she's probably like the resident athlete, so she's probably like the ultimate judo master or something like that. Definitely some sort of martial arts. That face is so distracting. I think that she is very quick-witted. That's what it seems to me. I don't think that she's smart, but I think that she has like a quick wit. Yeah, like kind of smart. I think she's kind of mean.
Okay.
Like she uses her wit not to like make friends, but she uses it to kind of like make fun of people.
Yeah.
But I don't think that she's like mean. I don't think she's mean-hearted. I don't think she's like actually mean. But I think she lives.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like she would be one of those characters that lives, and everyone's like, ugh, why did she have to live? But like she lives anyway.
Gotcha. Okay. So this is Tenko. And she is the ultimate Aikido master.
Oh,
so you're very close. And she is very nice and like really cool. And she's pretty smart. I would say quick-witted is good. And her catchphrase is "degenerate male."
Oh, she's the degenerate male one. Oh, that's great. I love that.
And one of her like major like character like definers is she has a crush on one of the other characters in the game. And it is incredibly unrequited.
Spicy.
Yeah. So
Toko.
Not quite like that. It's more like the other person is kind of like oblivious to it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Fun.
So.
Ooh, now I want to guess who it is. I would need to look at the whole list again.
Okay, yeah. We'll at the end you can guess. All right. What's her name?
All right. I think that her name is Julia. That was the idea that I got. Why does she have she has a hammer and a little like... So she's like a sculptor. Yeah, so she's probably the ultimate sculptor. I'm getting very, what is it called? A Cloud Cuckoo Lander vibe. Like, not really connected to the world. Like, that first, I can definitely... She's like, hi! She's probably like the person who, like, introduced herself to the protagonist first. It's hard to say. I see a lot of emptiness in her eyes.
Does she live or die?
Does she live or die? Oh my gosh. I think that she lives. I noticed just now looking at it on the right, her eyes seem like a little bit darker, and you don't really see that unless they have like an evil side. And so I feel like she would be like the genocide Jack, darker side character that ends up living. All
right. So this is Angie. Yeah. So Julia's kind of in the right ballpark, I would say. And she is the ultimate artist. So she does all the art forms. And she is very spiritual. Her main character trait is that she believes in a god called Atua, like of her people, where she comes from.
Sure.
And she, she's kind of like annoying, very like you said, disconnected from reality is very accurate, actually.
So maybe not like hi, she'd be like yay, like that sort of vibe.
No, she would say hi.
Oh,
like hi, hi Kaede. No. Like I don't know. She is a little like that too. I don't know. Anyway.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
She is giving me big Akane vibes. specifically from the rightmost picture. You were gonna say
They have the same voice actress.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's funny that you say that.
Okay, she's got dynamite in her hand, so she's probably like the ultimate demolitionist.
Okay.
Let's go with that. I like her little goggles. They're kind of cool.
What's her name?
What's her name? Oh, she's got like spring boots. Sorry. What's her name? I feel like she would have like a weirdly cute name for her aesthetic. Like I feel like she's clearly like dangerous because she's like the demolitionist.
Yeah.
But I feel like she would have a name like Cherry or something like that. Like she would have like a cute name.
Okay. What's her personality like?
What's her personality like? I think sort of like Akane like. She's like boisterous, not afraid to speak her mind. I don't think she doesn't seem dumb because she is like a demolitionist. So I think that she's smarter, but I think she takes control.
Okay. And do you think she lives or dies?
I think that she dies because she kills someone.
So this is Mew.
Mew, that's a cute name.
Yeah, which kind of what you said.
Yeah.
Her name is cute. Her personality is not cute. Anyway, so she is the ultimate engineer, I believe.
Okay.
And she
she's got like the arms and stuff. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, she is very she knows she's hot and can get the guys, and she like is very experienced in that regard.
Oh.
It's a big part of her personality. She is really loud and kind of like crude, like the way she speaks. But she also, and she's very insulting to other people. She'll like insult them all the time.
Okay. I feel like I've seen this guy before too, but maybe it's just because he looks like Kikuchi. He's got
He's
got the same color of hair, and so he's probably like the ultimate like spiritualist or something.
Okay.
Like he looks like hot-headed. I mean, maybe it's just the fact that he has spikes on his head, but he looks kind of like hot-headed. But I think that he is still like the ultimate spiritualist. I feel maybe that's too general, but
okay.
What is his name? His name is like I feel like Jeremiah. That was the thought that came into my head. Jeremiah. Sort of like nervous, but like very, like happy and like, yes, these things are good. But then like when something bad happens, he's like, oh.
Does he live or die?
Does he live or die? I think he dies.
All right. Yeah. This is Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars, and he is the ultimate astronaut.
Oh, he's the astronaut. Oh, I should have. I knew that there was an astronaut in the game.
But yeah, and he is very like, he's like a cheerleader. He's a really nice guy. He's always like rooting for people, and
That's
like
so nice.
He's such a like nice guy, man. But he's kind of not very smart. Like he doesn't think with his head. He thinks with his heart.
Does he say it like that? Does he say it like a luminary of the stars?
He says, "I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars." Like that's how he says it.
What a star!
He's kind of a nice guy. Not gonna lie. Maddie loves him.
I like him. I like this description. I'm a fan.
Yeah. I think this is the last one.
Aww, it's a little tiger. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so she's the ultimate magician. Her name is something. It's like Momo, like Momoka.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like she doesn't like people, which is weird because she's like a magician. She's an entertainer. But she like doesn't want to associate with everybody else. Yeah, and she's probably the other. She looks like kind of like a know-it-all, kind of like smart aleck. She's like, you guys are. That's probably why she doesn't like people. She's like, you guys are all dumb. Like I already know what's gonna happen, man. Because she's a magician, she already knows all the tricks and whatever. I bet that's the way that she works.
Okay. And do you think she lives or dies?
I think that I've only guessed like 2 people live. So I think that she lives because I did not guess that enough people lived.
All right. You guess all the things. So this is Himiko. Himiko. She is the ultimate magician.
Yeah,
but
Momoko.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
One sound.
She is the ultimate magician, but she claims that she can do real magic. So she likes to call herself the ultimate mage, even though like
Oh, that's why she has the mage hat.
What you said about her not really liking people is kind of true, but she's kind of a weird character. She's just kind of like, her whole gag is like, it's magic. It's real magic.
Is that her voice?
Yes.
It's magic.
It's magic. Like, that's literally what she sounds like. She is so weird. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. Do you want to guess who Tenko has a crush on?
I would need to look at the list of people.
Yeah, well, you can flip through.
He deserves it.
Whenever she says Shuichi's name, she goes, Shuichi.
Shuichi. Kaito is my first thought. Because you said that he's, like, kind of dumb. And so he would be sort of oblivious to something like that.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you one hint. It's a girl.
Oh!
Yeah, just so you...
Fun and exciting. Seems like kind of like a strong, independent young woman. And so I feel like she would go for one of the stronger people. And so maybe... I think it's probably the engineer.
Okay.
That's my guess.
So your first thought was Angie, and your second thought was Mew.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. You want me to tell you?
Yes.
Sorry.
It is! Ah! I was like, no, that would be too silly.
Yeah, it's her.
Shuichi. I cannot. What is she? Okay.
Anyway, so that's that. Hey, guys, thanks for watching. It was really fun, and I just thought this would be kind of fun because, like, I've been playing through V3. I'm not completely done with it. I've finished up to, like, halfway through Chapter 6.
So you don't even know who lives or dies, necessarily.
Not necessarily, no. But, yeah, and so that was really fun, and I wanted to get Sam's reacts because he has strong opinions about things, and I thought it would be interesting to see what he thought. All right, well, comment below your fave V3 characters, but no spoilers because I am not done yet. And yeah, like this video if you want more Danganronpa on this channel. And yeah.
Check out her podcast. Her podcast is great.
Are a high-key Danganronpa fan, you definitely want to check it out. I'll link it in the description.
And if you like voice acting, they have an interview with Jason Wishnall on there.
It's very fun.
Great.
But yeah, anyway, I will talk to you all soon, and have a good day. Bye!
Bye!
All right, hold on, don't look.
I'm not looking.
Okay.
I'm very self-consciously looking at my face. It's good.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while.
I assume.
%.